Okay, let's get kicked off here. We're going to talk about Module 29202, Reading Welding Detailed Drawings. Our objectives are going to be successful completion, preparing you to describe welding detailed drawings and identify basic drawing elements, and identify and explain how to interpret dimensional information, notes, and bills of material. We do have a performance task with this module. It is draw or sketch a welding drawing based on an instructor-provided image. Quick overview is interpreting drawings or plans is an essential skill for welders. If you incorrectly interpret your plan, you're going to produce defective products that are going to be scrap iron. For example, if I tell you to make a pad of beads and you warp the metal, I don't care how good your welds are, you warp the metal, the product is junk. So you have to be able to read the plans and produce quality work. I'm going to review this with you, and this is how you would review it. The way I'm doing it now, this is how you would do it if you were on your own and you didn't have a video, you just had the study guide over here. So in some of these upcoming modules, you won't have a video, you're just going to be given a study guide and some reading material, and you're going to need to know how to read these pages of the text. So to start off with, you're going to look right here. This is section review. This is upcoming. This is section 1.0. What is included in a welding detailed drawing to show how two pieces are to be joined? Section 1.0. Well, if we scroll down here and find section 1.0, here it is. Describe welding detailed drawings and identify basic elements. Here we go. If you read this, I've got it highlighted on my copy because I did read it. But each category contains several types of drawings used for specific purposes. The most common drawing used by welders is, in red, welding detailed drawing. Come back over here and you look. It says what is included? A welding symbol. Where is that? All right, we have right here, section 1.1.0, the most common drawing used by welders is the blank. The most common drawing used by welders is the welding detail drawing. So if I clicked here, you'd see welding detail drawing is your correct answer. So you guys are going to need to go through these study guides and read the section and then find this section. You're going to have to read through this text in order to find this, because it's not going to be highlighted for you on your copies. And we scroll down here. When the object to be fabricated is too complicated for one drawing, the object is going to be shown on an assembly drawing. So essentially, when the object to be fabricated is too complicated for one drawing, it'll be shown on, in red, an assembly drawing. You're going to come over here. This is your study guide. You'll see a question. It says, when an object to be fabricated is too complicated for one drawing to complete the assembled drawing, assembly drawing, that would be your answer. That's how you guys are going to have to find the answers. When we use Edpuzzles, I was able to show it to you and you could fill it in right away. But on these bad boys, you're going to have to do the reading through the text and find the answers on your own. It'd be good for you to do that. There will be some questions that are going to ask you to refer back to figure 4, for example, and say, you know, how big is this piece, 1 inch, or what does this mean over here, 4 inches, 34 inches, 3.5 inches. So you're going to have to read how to read these assembly drawings. So we're going to go here. It says, on a typical drawing, a thick solid line that shows all the visible edges of a part is called a what? So I'm going to go to 1.2.1, figure RQ. A thick solid line to show all visible edges is called a visible line. So this one, if visible line is here, oh, it says object line. Yeah, that's right, object line. What is an object line? It's a thick solid line used to show. Okay, let me tweak that highlight. There we go, a thick solid line. And so in a typical drawing, a thick solid line is called an object line. Object line. There we go. All right. Here's a picture of an object line, common drawing lines. You see object line, thick solid line, hidden line, or invisible line is dots. Center line, dimension line, leader line, all these different lines. So we'll come down here, a series of thin lines, either solid or a combination of solid and broken arranged in a pattern to represent various types of materials. And we come over here in section 1.2.2, section 1.2.2, material fill symbols. Says a series of thin lines, either solid or a combination. It represents, that's called a material symbol. So if that's one of my answers over here, material symbols, I would know that I'm on the right track. So that's how you find those answers in your textbook. Finally, we end up in the section review. And if you go back up here to the top where we saw section review, here's one right here. Items such as identification of work responsibility, special requirements are given in, oh, that's a different section. Here we go. Section review, where are you? The most common drawing used by welders is the blank. The most common drawing used by welders is the blank. Which one is it? Seemed like it was this one. Welding detail drawing. I think we saw that earlier. Welding detail drawing. Excelente. The next one in a drawing. Solid round break of pipe tube has been, that is in a drawing, a solid round break and a pipe or tubing where a section of an object has been blank, removed. So in a nutshell, that's what you do in order to be able to do. That's section 1. That's our work this week. That is needing to be done. You're going to complete section 1, and then we're going to move into section 2. So good luck.